Welcome to the Pips Anonymous meeting on February the 8th, 2026. Right now, we are going over a new product inside of Akashics called Pip Juice. And from my understanding, this green box right here is the New York session, and Pip Juice has already identified some areas that they think maybe take profit or not. So, this right here is if it came right here and you bought a buy, which you're not going to because down here it says sell stop entry. So if it got to this line, that's when you would enter a sell, right? And you can see the bars did not come down to this line. And when it gets up to this line where it says buy stop entry, that's where you entered the buy. And so you can see it hit this entry here. So you would enter the buy, and then this would be TP1. You see it hit over here. This would be TP2. It hit over here somewhere. And this would be TP3, and it hit over here somewhere. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing about this is 5 minutes. And so what I've noticed is it hit over here at about, I don't know, 8:20, whatever time that is. And so you've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's 1 hour. Then this is probably about 2 hours. And so this is about 3 hours. So I'm seeing this as more of an intraday. Like it's going to take, let me back up. This is not, there's not much movement in the market. So it may go faster once the market is open, when there's higher volume. So you might see it go faster. But for this trade right here, you would not have even entered a stop before it got right here because it didn't come down this low, right? So if you entered the stop right here, it tells you that your stop loss is way up here. But what I want you to notice is you would enter here at like 63,872, and then the stop loss is so large at like 66,770. So be sure you're betting like the minimum lot size, like 0.01 or 0.02, based on whatever your account size is, because that's a fairly large you know, um, stop loss there. So that's that one. So let's slide over and see another one, see what's going on this one, if it won or lost or whatever. And for this one, okay, we're going to enter the stop up here. I'm sorry, enter the buy up here where it says entry, and it never got there. So we would not have even taken this one. And we would have entered the sell right here, and it never got here. So we would not be in the sell at all. Okay. Do y'all get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
So you know that it says sell stop entry, buy stop entry, blah blah blah. But if we didn't take it, like I don't understand. I heard him say, Matthew say that you can set up buys and sells and like have it paused and then like initiate it. But biggest thing I struggled with having like a couple of them going at the same time is trying to manage it. And so, how are we supposed to do that with this? Because there are a lot more things than Arabella says.
Yeah. So do you know how to set up a in Trade Locker? I'm opening it. Hold on. Oh, Trade Locker's making me log in again. Um, oh gosh. Now I got to figure out what my login is. Did it do that to you, Angela?
No, I keep it saved on there.
Okay. Um, let me see.
I tried logging into my trade locker and I know I put in everything correctly, but I think since they're doing the updates or whatever they're doing over the weekend, it's not allowing us to log into the app on the phones.
Yeah, I'm in it right now.
Yeah, I'm on too.
On your
On the
phone or
Yeah, my phone.
okay, let me
okay.
see. Um,
Because I'm in it on my desktop, but not on my phone. It won't let me go in.
I'm
Yeah,
on
no, it's
both.
there.
okay.
Sometimes it's just slow and it seems to lag and it's just like loading, loading, loading. And I'm like, come on, this isn't by here. Come on. And so I'll close all the windows and do it again. Hey, Charlie. Hi, Charlie.
Okay. So I'm in now. I'm in my
Oh, good.
accounts. So the market is closed, but oh is everybody on their trade locker?
I
I
am.
am on the desktop.
Okay, so
Yeah.
over on the bottom where it says trading closed and there's a little arrow, you hit that,
Okay.
and then market is what it's normally on, and that means we could just hit buy or sell and we would go in the market right now. But you can click on pending, okay?
Hmm.
And then you could say if it goes to that, you would hit on buy, and then you would put that number in. Well, I'm on Bitcoin, but 72108 that it says on the screen. Then that's where you would enter the buy. And then your stop loss would be down here and it would say buy stop loss 67313. And then you would enter that. And then that way it would not trigger, you would not be in, and then you hit save and make sure your small lot size. And then your take profit, you could put it up at whichever one you want, TP1, TP2, TP3, and then hit save. And then that way, when the market's going and it hits that entry, it's automatically going to put you in the market. It'll show as pending on your app. Is that
Oh,
what you meant?
cool. So we could do that with a few just like that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. All
But
right.
you don't want to put a buy and a sell on the same trade. Like you wouldn't want to enter both of these. So
No.
what I would do, because you don't know how long it's going to take it to get there or whatever, is you can go to this buy stop entry right here, which is where you would get in, and there's a little, you can create an alert right there in Trading View, and you could say, hey, when it gets to the buy stop entry is hit, you can pick whichever one of them you want. And
Mhm.
then you can hit create. But if you click on, I think it's notifications, there's one that says play sound. So you could be,
Mhm.
cleaning your house or not glued to your charts. And when it hits that line, then that's when you can come over and look and see, if you want to get in the trade or not.
That
Ye-
needs to be the pro account though, right? Because
No,
I can't set alerts on mine.
really?
I can't on mine, and I don't. I just have the free one.
Yeah, I do too. Okay. Well, let me go back over to it. I'm on a different computer.
It looks like a little clock and it says create alert.
Yeah.
So is that Trading View or Trade Locker?
Trading
Trading
view.
view.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. What about all your indicators like I mean not indicators, the time intervals. Like you have a whole bunch listed in a row and mine just says 15 minutes. And I tried to expand that little section, but it won't like go. Is that a pro feature?
No. So you see the little arrow right there at the end of probably your 15 minutes. It's an arrow.
No, there's no arrow on mine.
Huh.
Are you on a computer?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop right now.
All right, you might have to Google it, but you want to just click down and then favorite your favorite times, and then they'll pop up right there.
Well, if I click on it, I can do that, and it says like add custom interval or something like that. But I noticed, I
Yeah,
think,
scroll on down where it says add customer custom interval. You don't see minutes further down.
I see minutes. I just don't see how to have more
Yeah,
than
yeah. If
one
you if you
listed on the
see,
top.
does it say 1 minute?
Yeah, there's a 1 minute.
And over to the right, there's a little star. Click that star to favorite it.
Oh, neat.
So
Okay.
I've got on mine, I've got 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15, 30, 1 hour, 4, 1 day, and 1 month. I look at all of them because remember on each time frame, it's a different EMA for each time frame that we learned last week.
Mm.
So it's the same EMAs, but they're in different spots on each time frame.
Okay, so the pro one must be the you can only have two indicators, and if you do pro you upgrade, you can get more than two.
Yeah, so if you look at mine, like I have Pip Juice, right? I have when I trade with Arabella, I have how she has hers set up.
Oh, wow.
When I trade with Rich with the Asia session, I have how he has his set up. And when I trade with the matrix indicator, which is the one I showed you guys last night or last week, I have his set up. So sometimes, like if this is an indicator that says buy, but it doesn't really tell you when to get out. I mean, you still have to do some manual stuff on it. Um, even on the 1 minute. It's going to be interesting to compare how Pip Juice, like if this one says to get in or get out or whatever, and what does Pip Juice say? But then you got to be careful that you're only following, like one indicator, one um teacher, instructor, etc. But once you kind of learn it, like the way Arabella teaches, like this is a higher high, a higher high, a higher high, higher low, higher high, but then it went way down here for a lower low.
Mm.
So that's that. Now remember I told you guys I went to see Von Zell last week, and for his team, now he's not in Akashics, but for his team, he's doing a boot camp this week. And he said if any of my team wants to go over there, and it's free, it's like a free boot camp. I'm sure at the end he's going to say, hey, if you want my indicator, it's however much he's charged. I think it's like $75 or something. But his boot camp is phenomenal. And if you want to really know like why you're seeing what you're seeing, um, you can sign up and let me know, and I'll give you the link to look at it. And then he has some kind of trade down here. He calls this shark fin and water. So when it comes out of the blue bands, that's when something drastic's about to happen. And you can see it did. It came out of the blue bands and it shot up. So they call that like a shark fin in water. Here's another one. It came out of the blue band, so it went up. If it comes out on the bottom, it's going up. If it goes out on the top, it's coming down or something like that. That's how he trains. But anyway, I remember this was the one that my son bought a long time ago.
Mm.
And he's a good teacher. I like learning with him. Now what Joel said is he thinks the market is going to open high on a buy, and he said it's going to go above 5,000 and stay there all week. So, but remember, they're educators, so they're going to make an educated decision kind of thing on that.
Becky, are you able to open up your trade locker and go through that, taking the multiples, what you were talking about in the pending, and show it or not?
Let me see. Hold on. Um, my trading view. Oh wait, I might have it. My trading view is an app. Let me see if I have the Trade Locker app on this Mac. Hold on. I can't remember if I do or not. Oh, I do. Okay, hold on. Oh, I gotta log in. Okay, hold on. Allow all.
It's going to be interesting to see how the educators use if they join in and use this juice too.
Well,
I think they've been testing it.
yeah, Matthew Thayer said he calls it on Tuesday night. Tuesday?
Right. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
yeah.
Mhm.
Tuesdays at 10 a.m.?
No,
10
it's
p.m.
yeah,
Is it Tuesdays or Thursday? Tuesdays,
He
right?
Tuesdays.
said Tuesdays, but he didn't say what time because there's the live thing at Tuesday at 10, so I don't know if he's going to have it at a different time or not.
No, that's the one they've been doing Tuesdays at 10 because Arabella calls some, Rich calls some, he calls
Yeah,
some.
but he's talking about just specific pip juice training, so I assume that would be separate than the whole company call it at 10, right? I don't know. It's just my assumption, I guess.
Yeah, hold on a second. I think I'm messing up here.
If I remember right, he said he would. He goes, "We'll do more training if y'all need it." So I don't know. Maybe he's waiting. He said he was. I think he's going to go into it some on Tuesday, and then I think he said if you want more, then we can come back and do more.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's out there on YouTube as far as the training goes. So we'll have to check on that. But I'm trying to get my login information for Trade Locker. So I might have to log into TradeX Mastery. So give me a second because I don't usually log in on my computer. Let me see here. Let me go to TradeX Mastery. Hold on a second. Oh, that was another thing. Angela, did you get Pip Juice to work on your cell phone? Or was it just on um your computer?
Are you talking to Angela or me? I know I had questioned you about it.
Or whichever who either one.
Let me tell. I have it on. Come on.
I heard you, but I was in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I
I
kind
do.
of heard you. I heard you ask about pip juice. Did you say on the phone?
Yeah,
Yes.
is it available on the phone app?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay. Let me see.
Showing up earlier. I don't know why.
Active credentials. Right, here's the password.
Training view, right?
Yeah, Trading View.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Make money with Becky. Password. Okay. Oh, snap. It's not on there. I, I logged in, and that's another thing. I've got live
I don't see
accounts,
him.
I've got demo accounts. I
Yeah,
got
I don't
too
know how you keep
many.
them all straight.
I don't. That's what happened to me last week.
Oh,
It's like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
I
Did
don't
come
see
on my
anything
trade.
that's similar. Maybe I have to maybe I have to add it.
No, it did come on my phone earlier, but now I don't see it.
Oh, because I have just these I guess I don't have to keep the London and New York open because it's already going to have a box there, which is nice because I'm on the free one. So let me add it on my phone and see what happens.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
can have all of these um for each one because I think I pay like 29 a month for that. So
mm-hmm.
um that's where I'm at. Okay. So here we are on Trade Locker. Let's just say gold XAUUSD. Okay, so you can see that trading's closed, but there's a
Oh,
little arrow right here.
mine's locked. Mine is locked, the Pip Juice on my phone. Are you only allowed to use it in one spot? You shouldn't, right?
No, you should be able to go to any instrument to see it.
Yeah, no, it's locked.
Yeah, you're probably not going to see it because the market's closed. You're only going to see it on like Bitcoin because that's the
Yeah,
only
but
thing
I
open.
mean, it's invite only. You should still be able to put it on your indicator like we did on our computer.
Um,
I
well, are
mean,
you logged into your same trading view? Do you have to?
yes, I only have one.
Okay, so no
I sent
matter,
you a picture of it. You'll see it's locked. I sent it on Messenger.
Yeah, it's not on my phone now either, but I also have it on my desktop right now, so I wonder if that is an issue.
I bet you can only use it on one, maybe. Let me look at
Yeah,
her picture right
possible.
quick. Um,
But I mean, it shouldn't matter. I mean, because I don't know.
if you hover over that little lock, what does it say? Anything?
Over what lot?
Lock. The little
Oh,
lock.
lock.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, mine's not locked. It just doesn't show the pip juice.
Yeah, mine shows Pip Juice, but it just says it takes me to this David Lisiaga. He's online. Ideas, mind scripts, blah blah blah, but it doesn't give me an option to put it on there.
Yeah, I'm thinking, and we can definitely write into support, but I'm thinking you're only going to be, I was going to say only be able to use it on one, but if you have, if you're logged into the same account, it shouldn't matter where you're at.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But you saw the picture, right? You see it's locked?
Yeah, and if you hover over that little lock, does it not say anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well, I can't hover over it on my cell phone, but I selected it and I tried to like hit or highlight or something this lock, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I
So,
did, and I did get it on my phone and my desktop at the same time.
oh,
You
cool.
did. Oh,
Now, it's
cool.
in Bitcoin, but I didn't see it in gold.
Yeah, that's
Right.
where I
Because
meant.
gold's closed right now. So
But
you're
they're
not going to
opening in
see.
like 12 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Don't they open at 6?
Now, scroll to the left because if you open it up and you only have the right side, if you scroll back to the left, then the pip juice comes on. It depends what your screen's doing.
Yeah, my screen looks funny on my phone. I don't know how to fix it. I'm gonna have to do some. I've just been having a lot of migraines lately, so had to really limit my screen time.
And are you on the same template? Do you only have one template, Angela, or do you have multiple like
Yeah,
I
no, I
do?
only have one.
You only have one. Yeah, I would look around. I got to figure out how to get back to mine as well. But I did just want to show you this because whether you're on the phone or on the computer, but you come to this little arrow right here. And market is what we currently execute in. That means we're getting in the market right now, right? If you
Hmm.
click on pending, and then you could put in where you want to enter the market, whether you want to sell or buy when it hits that certain number. And then you click stop loss and you type in your stop loss number and you click take profit and you type in your take profit number. You do have to make sure this lot size is done first before you hit that little arrow. That's one thing I did notice. So you want to make sure you do that.
Do you check the risk box also?
I don't.
I don't know what the purpose of it is because what you set your lot size as is that's what it is. I
Yeah,
thought.
I never use it, but you could probably Google to see what that means or YouTube it.
Okay,
And
well,
then
if you
if
don't use it, then I guess it's not important.
well, I mean not I don't, but you never know. And then, since we're on sell, you would hit sell limit. Now, this would not show up at all until like it will like if you're on trade locker on your phone. Hold on, let me see where it would be. If you're on trade locker on your phone and you go to trades, it would show up under your pending. Because see, we're in pending. So
Hmm.
it would not even activate until the lot size or the price action hit 49.65.85. And then when it hits there, then the sell would be active. So that's what they were saying you could use the pip juice for. But I
Hmm.
don't know if I would personally use that unless I'm sleeping or something like that because I the way that it's set up now, we don't know if it's going to hit the buy or the sell to activate the entry, right? So especially during consolidation with what we were seeing, it was right there in the middle, so there was no trade activated. And of course, even after it activates, you can go in and take your profits and take your partials and do the same thing on here. Any questions about that?
I'm just frustrated because on my phone, I had the two indicators, so I cleared them and added the pip juice and it let me. So it was the fact I don't have the pro account. It's not locked anymore.
Yeah, you could
Um,
probably only get so many. I see what you're saying. You could probably only
yeah,
get
only
so many.
two. But
Yeah,
all
only
my
two.
bars are just all consolidated and up and down.
So can you spread it out? Like,
I'm trying, yeah, but
yeah.
I see, so now it's spread out. I don't know if you can see my phone, but it's like spread out, but they're so huge.
So
Can you?
double tap on your numbers, like on the price over on the right,
Uh-huh.
double tap, and it should get it back
Oh, it
manageable.
did. Thank you so
Huh.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
new one. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'll be stretching and making it wider and all kind of things. Now,
That's Can you double tap on the right side?
yeah, on the price action numbers where the price is.
Yeah, that's not working. I usually have to hit that little symbol on the underneath the numbers on the right, and then at the top it says reset price scale.
Oh, I just double tap the numbers.
I don't know why it won't do that. Huh.
Well, like when you first come in and you don't even see the graphs at all,
Yeah.
Hmm.
then you double tap and then it'll bring it into your view.
Okay.
So like if you X'd out of there and then maybe went back in, you would see that.
Yeah, it won't work for me. And
Okay.
on that, underneath those numbers, like when I tap, there's an A and an L. What should that be on? I have it on A.
Um, auto. Yep. I don't know what that means either, so I would YouTube it.
Okay.
This software is very powerful and I don't know much about it, but I just know like if you want to know anything, go to YouTube
Yeah.
on it.
Hmm.
I mean, there's so much that we're not probably not even tapping into. Um, are you guys using it to mark up your own charts?
No.
I have, but not on the phone.
Yeah. So I like to do mine on desktop too, but that's the key is you want to know how to mark up. Because see, like right now they're telling us, like Arabella and Joel, they're giving us trades. So I like to say it is they're giving us fish, but what we at Akashics want to do is we want to teach you how to fish. So
Hmm.
even Pip Juice is giving you a fish, but eventually we want to get like Joel and we want to get like Arabella that we can call our own trades, right? So that we know what's going on behind the charts and the patterns and the um what do you call it? Wicks. Yeah, I was like, what is that word? The wicks. So um it's pretty fascinating to me how they know like the way the market's going to go. I mean, not that they know, but their educated guesses are pretty powerful, right? They're
Hmm.
usually right. And I'm like, how do they know that? And I'm granted they've been doing it a long time, but even sometimes like when Joel comes on, he goes, are y'all ready? Who's ready to trade? And then he's like, be ready. And then I'll look at the market and I'll try to say to myself, I'm like, okay, from what I see, I think Joel's gonna call a buy. Right. And then he gets on there and he's like, oh, it's a sell. And I'm like, dang it. I really don't know what I'm doing. But I try. I try. I was like, well, how did he see that?
That happened to me this too. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try and figure this out. I was wrong.
Yeah.
The
But I
other
mean, it just takes patience.
Yeah. With Joel, he sometimes by the time he puts his numbers up, it's way past.
Yeah, same
Never
thing with Arabella, the
or
scout
let me
training.
just yeah, it never went to like the other day, it never went to the lowest that he had put on there. There was never a price on my chart that ever went that low.
Right. But remember, he tells you, he gives you a range, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. On his range, it never hit the
The low.
lowest.
Right. So if you read his pin post in Telegram, you're going to be taking multiple entries on his. So on that first one, if it's in the range right at the top, you take a lower lot size and get in right there at the very tip top of his range, right? And then if it were to go down, then you would layer like you're doing with Arabella's or whatever, whatever way. So if you read his and he tells you if he calls a trade in the chat, layer. If he calls a trade on a where he sends a signal, you only take one position. So read his pin post at the top of his thing. And remember, I have to stop sharing. Any other questions about this? No.
No, mine came up. Thank you guys for your help.
Okay, I'm gonna go, I gotta share one at a time. So let me go back and share trading view. Okay, so remember, Joel is gonna call. Let me throw this down over
Well,
here.
can you please use like the charts that we have access to so we can follow along?
I can't right now because I can't tell you. I'm gonna show you how I know what Joel's gonna call.
Oh, okay.
So, and how I know he's gonna do it. So, like when he's making a call, he's gonna give you a range and he'll tell you from like 49.71 down to the aqua. Because remember, everything always comes back to the aqua. So he might say 49.53. Or if we're on a different time frame, he might say um the range would be from like 49.28 down to 48.96. And usually when it gets to this white one, you'll see it jumping like it's trying to break through or not. And then if he's going into a sell and it's going back and forth, it's jumping, and it goes down past that, and then the second one opens, Joel's gonna write boom. That's when you know it's past this 200 EMA right here, which
Do you know
means
what indicator that is that shows all? I mean, I have an EMA, but it's only the one line. Do you know which one it is, which indicator it is to get the four different lines?
oh, hold on. Hush puppy. Hush puppy. Okay, I think the puppy quit barking. Okay, so I'm not sure, but these are the EMAs. I'm using the 5, the 13, the 50, the 200, and the 800.
5, 13,
50,
15.
200, 800.
because I know underneath indicators there's a several different EMAs.
Right,
And
and different people use different ones, but this is the one that like Von Zell teaches on. There may be a free one. I'm not sure.
There's a
How
double and a triple EMA, and then
okay.
there's a bunch of other ones that are part of the community.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, mine is under the invite only private from him. But what I would what I would recommend is if you want to do his boot camp just to learn like what's going on behind this, whether you have it or not, it would help you. Like it's very thorough. I like it. I mean, I learned
Good.
so much.
Thank you
But
for sharing that with us.
but
Some of
it's a lot though.
yeah, well, some of those EMAs, I don't know if that's a developer that's not, like in the middle column, but a couple of them say Lazy Bear, and Arabella has used some from Lazy Bear too. So I don't know if those are good or not because that's a lot more to learn, I imagine. Gosh, there must be
Gold just
15 EMAs.
Yeah,
gold just opened up and it just jumped,
oh,
but
did it
it's a
open? Dang, I missed it.
red candle. I mean, it's not open on Trade Locker yet, but it is on Trading View.
Oh, it did jump up, but it came back down.
Back down.
It'll probably go back up.
But there's no pip juice on here for the
Um, we probably need to give it a few minutes to see what's going on.
yeah, okay. Um, what time is that start? And is it Monday through Thursday or what is it?
Let me text him. I think it's at 9 Eastern and it's going to be 4 days. But maybe if you register, he'll send, I don't know.
Can you send me the info, please?
Oh, um, he said, I'll send you the daily links. So I guess he's going to have a Zoom link for every day. I'm going to ask him what time are they?
Yeah, I have surgery Thursday, so it's kind of a bummer. I'm going to be losing the last day. I hope he shares
Oh,
a replay because some people, have 9 to 5 jobs.
let's see.
5 minutes.
He'll let me know what they say or what he says. Um, yeah, but I mean that's like totally optional because Arabella teaches one way, Rich
Mm,
teaches one way, they're all different. But this is like this is back to the basics, like what is the PIP? How do they calculate how big this is going to be, the average daily range? How do they know it's going to go from here to here and not be like a little one from here to here? Or where's the daily ones? Like he'll break it down. Like these daily ranges right here. This one was this big one from like way up here at 5450 all the way down to
yeah.
4694, but then this one right here was like a little one, right?
Mm,
And I don't know how he does it, but he's been trading for like
10, 15 years?
yeah, a long time, and he created this indicator, so he like works for prop firms. He's like their chief operating officers. He creates indicators. He works for them. He knows a lot of stuff. So I don't plug into their community because I'm super busy with hours. So, but I did learn like the basics from him. And you see right here where it says BOS,
Oh yeah.
Break
break
of
of structure.
structure.
Yeah, so I
Mhm.
like that too on his indicator because Arabella says if you have a break of structure and a CH change of character, then you're going somewhere. So like, let's go down and look here. So here is the change of character. And then look, it just, well, we're on a day, but it's been going up. Let's go look at something else.
Wow.
Um, but sometimes it fakes you out to like, here's a change of character and it shows up in green. So that means it's going to be a buy. And then here's change character and it's in red. So that means it's going to go in a sell. But sometimes, like I said, it'll fake you out. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare, I'm going to look at all of them before I make my choice, but I'm going to set my alarms on pip juice. And also, guys, when the market just opens, give it some time to settle down, and you'll see that with Arabella and them. Like, the market opens at 6, and you don't usually, oh, look at that. Look at that big old gap,
Yeah.
like he said. But you don't usually see him, you don't usually see them jumping into a trade until like about 7:30. They give it some time to get in there and do what it's going to do. Well, remember, Arabella says this gap is going to be filled, right? All the gaps are going to be filled, but they might not be filled that day. So, because in the past I was like, oh, this gap's going to be filled, so I'm going for a sell. Well, you don't want to do that because it's going to probably go up based on what Joel says. But see, it would be foolish to jump in a trade right now because the market's waking up from the weekend. You know, it's just now moving all around and everything. So, Josh, Christina, are you guys good?
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
listening.
just listening? Is Barb still on? Barb, do you have any questions? I know this was a lot, probably. Okay. Well, I really appreciate you guys jumping on every Sunday because this really helps me. And so, my personal goal this week is to really, um, oh wait, hold on. I gotta tell y'all something. All right, it's February the 9th through the 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern. And it's a
Oh, it's at
free,
night.
yeah, 9 to 12 or 9 p.m. Eastern at night. And it says learn a signature trade, signature entry, and signature exit. Learn, then earn. All trader experiences welcomed live on Zoom. Oh, it did fill the gap, y'all.
Oh yeah.
See?
Should have sold.
I know. I'm not jumping in that. Mm-mm. No way. Because usually they don't do that right away.
I just
That was what, about 60, 70, 80, 90, 30 pips?
I wonder how long it takes for the pip juice to like kick in when the market opens. That'll be interesting to see.
Let me see.
Oh, oh, that was old,
Yes,
right?
this is the 5 minute. Oh, there's one. It looks like it's on the 15
Oh,
minute.
on the 15, huh?
But um that's old because you would have entered way back here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So this
that's
is
what
the old one. Yeah.
where does it point to? Like on those blue boxes, where would the entry?
You see the line right here?
Yes.
So it tells you right there 4927.32.
Okay.
Then I wish it would just say enter instead of buy stop.
I know that's kind of confusing.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but and then too, are we on TradingView? Let me see. I X this out, so I don't know how to do it, but supposedly, over on the side, that's not it. Let's see. You can click on all the different instruments. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Oh, over on the right?
Yeah, I hid mine because I was like, this is in my way because I never go to those. But like you could click on USD JPY or any of them. Let me go on my phone and see if I can see it. Yeah, do y'all understand what I'm saying?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, let me see. when you're watching Matthew Thayer's replay from yesterday on his part, over on the right side of his trade locker, he had all the red and green numbers for each thing and they were changing, and literally he could just click on each instrument and the pip juice would show up for each one. So Joel says buy from 74 to 60. So let's go look at what he's saying. And he's probably saying that because the gap is filled. All right, so see the white line is around 60 and 74 is probably the red line. Yep. So there it is, 74 to 64. Anybody take it? I didn't take it.
Mine's still loading, so it's crazy. Is it already like over with his parameters?
No, I'm waiting for it to come back down.
I did a 1 at 0.01, but it didn't go until 49.75. But it's already up. I mean, it's up $5, $6.
Yeah, that's good. But I think it's going to come back down, so I'm not going to mess with it. I think it's coming back to the aqua first.
So would you put a break even in?
No, I
Comes
think
in.
I think it'll come back and get some more of that range. See?
Yeah.
So sometimes patience is good, but sometimes it'll take off without you.
I know. And then
And
you're,
then that's when we get the FOMO, right? And so we don't want that. So I'm going to get in, I'm going to lower my risk down here. I'm going to wait for it to come back down to, so technically you could have entered one right here, like when he first called it, that 49.75. But he said he thinks it might come down to here as well. So normally when I look at his, I look on the 5-minute. And on that one, it's going from the, right, see, you had a break of structure here, so it went up, it covered the gap. And then we're on a 5-minute candle. We've got 1 minute and 24 seconds left. So I like to look here and see if this is going to be a red candle. All right, if it stops like somewhere in the middle, that's called doji candle. And that basically says the market doesn't know if it wants to go up or down, like especially if it's right in the middle and it's very thin. But maybe it wants to go down. I don't know.
like that. And then it's like, oh my gosh, see, that's my problem. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm down $13. I better just close it because what if it
I
drops
do that.
faster?
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember he gave you that range, so technically you should have got in like at the top range and maybe one right there, and then if it goes down a little more, you can get in the third one if you're doing the super small lot size like 0.01 or something,
Yeah, that's
right?
what I'm doing.
Yeah, but don't get greedy. There's you know they're going to call thousands, not thousands, hundreds of them all week.
That's why I do 0.01 because I just,
You want to get in all of them, right? Like
well,
show
because
me
I don't
the,
want to lose.
yeah.
I
Well,
don't want to lose this
remember,
too.
so here's the deal. Do you ever close losing? Because remember, the best loser wins. So you have to know you're going to lose.
Yeah, no, that's why I lose accounts because I'm like, I'm losing, get out.
Okay. And then when you get out, does it turn the other way or what happens?
Sometimes, not always, but sometimes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, but so I think the thing of it is, and are you using the same risk in every trade?
The same lots.
Yeah, same lot.
It just depends. Sometimes I've been doing 0.02, once in a great while 0.03.
Okay. Well, there's something called martingale that you do not want to do because it's like illegal. But
What's
what
that?
martingale is let's say you do 0.01 and you lose. You do 0.01 and you lose. You do 0.01 and you lose. And then you're like, the heck with this, I'm going to do a point 0.5.
Uh,
You don't want to do that.
that's illegal?
Well, I won't say it's illegal, but I'll say they won't pay you out on your accounts because they call that martingale.
So if it's if it's 0.01 and you get out,
Mhm.
you're losing, and then you go back in a couple more times, and then all of a sudden it's winning, so you point 0.05. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
like 0.5, like you jump that
Oh,
much.
oh yeah, no.
Yeah, because you're like, I'm going to win it back real quick or, whatever.
Oh, I see. No.
It's a huge amount, not just a little amount.
And then I'm always like, oh, I should have put 0.03. I ought to be making triple.
Yeah.
Making 13 right now. Oh, it could have been almost $40.
Are you positive 13?
I was. Now it's positive 11.
Okay, so let's look and see. Because remember, he doesn't tell you a stop loss, right?
No, I know. But
So,
when he says post your profits, that usually means it's done going to where he thought. To me, that's what I've
yeah,
realized.
I've gotten out when he says that too. Like,
Yes, I'm
put your
like, oh,
profit.
time to get out.
But one way, like I was telling you guys, that you can tell is, let's go down
We
here.
don't we don't have that.
No, no, I mean, if you have this or not, the there will be two candles flat, like really close to each other, right? Where this one stops, this one starts and goes up. Or where this one stops, this one starts and goes down. Sometimes you'll have this little one in between, but you can see how it went up.
Okay.
See how they're flat, like that?
Does it matter if they have a wick or not?
Usually if they have a long wick, so like this one meant it was kind of pushing the market back down, like it went
Yeah.
up this high, but then it pushed it back down. But that's how I usually tell. And then
How do you know which direction it's going? It depends. Like if the green's on the right side, does that mean it's going to go up? Or if it's red on the right side, it's going to go down?
so green is up, red's down.
Right. But I mean, I'm talking about the double bottom or double top.
You never know. So what I do, like, let's see, this is a 1 minute and there's 28 seconds left. There's 26 seconds for this one, right? So what I like to do is I'll go to the 5 minute and I'll see, okay, there's like a minute 16 left and it's green. And so it's trying to push up, like it's bouncing right here. It's trying to push up here. So
So
my
if
guess is
red was on the right and the green was on the left, would the red mean it's going to probably go down on the right? Does that make sense?
if the red was on the right,
So on the very far right,
right
right
here.
there. So if the red was on the right and the green was on the left, would that mean that the red is probably going to go down?
Yes, but
Okay.
like if you look at, so watch, we're gonna see another candle come in 40 seconds. And remember we're on a 5 minute and then the
Right. And
15
where do
minute.
you see the time? Where do you see the time at?
I was just going to ask her too, but it's on the bottom right,
It's
I
right
think.
here,
Oh,
29,
I see. I
28.
see. Okay, got it.
Joel says, are you in? All right, so what I like to do is like when it does this, this is gonna be the 5 minute. And if it turns green, then it's more than likely it'll go up. But sometimes it'll fake you out. So here we go. It's green. So usually it'll start green and then it'll come down a little and then it'll go green over there. So let's see what this 1 minute is right now. So,
The next
right,
one's red.
it's going to
Oh,
come
it keeps
down
changing.
and then it's going to bust through that vector area right there. So, Anne, how many dollars are you up?
24.
Yeah.
I have
At
two
what
trade. I
at what
got
kind of lot size?
0.01.
Okay, that's good. Wait, what size account is that?
10,000, but it was only at my balance was at 9,800.
Okay, hold on. So,
Post your profits. Time to get out.
like I'm out. I think it'd go higher.
Yeah, I'm not taking that chance.
Okay, we'll see.
Because right now on Trade Locker, it's showing the red arrows pointing down.
Yeah. But there's one next to it, another green one trying to form. Did somebody leave?
Um,
There you are.
I think everybody's still here. Well, on a $10,000 account, you only want to lose $100.
Oh, I thought it was 200.
You
Okay.
want to make 200. That's
Okay.
2%.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Profit 200, lose 100,
Yeah.
and then you're done for the day. So you try to do that as a goal, either stick to a trading plan as in 1%, 2%, or I'm only going to take X amount of trades per day, or um, I'm only going to trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Have some kind of plan. There it goes.
Yeah, you're right. There it goes, even though it had those red arrows there.
No, don't worry. He said we have to get to 5,000, 5,010.
Yeah, and sometimes when he does that, that might mean, oh, it might take till tomorrow.
Oh, I know. I noticed that too.
And then it will drop way down, and then yeah.
Yeah. I didn't well, Joel says he's probably going to hold this for a while. Yeah. I didn't take any, so I'm the beginning of the market scares me just because it's so uncertain. But listen, I'm gonna get this recording. I'll upload it to YouTube, but I'm gonna go because I want to watch Super Bowl tonight.
And you gotta
Comes
eat.
on in about 7 minutes. But I do
You'll-
enjoy spending Sunday afternoons with you guys. Let's see what Sebastian says.
Thank you. And you'll send the link tomorrow for the boot camp or when you get it.
Yeah, when he sends it to me. Oh, see, Sebastian's doing this Euro USD. I don't usually jump in them either, but that's just me. All right, but as always, if you have any questions during the week, you know, send them in the group or send me a message or something because I want to be here for you. We're all in this together, and we're gonna make this work.
Thank you,
Okay, you
Becky.
going home?
Thank you,
Okay.
Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah. Well, you guys are welcome. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Becky. Bye.
Uh-huh. Hush, puppy. Chief, hush, puppy. Hush, puppy.